Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second video of the day. You know, when you see us doing these videos, 2, 3 videos a day, it means that there is a lot that has been happening. And I'm telling you now, Nottingham Forest has already appointed a coach, right? If you didn't see my video, please go back and see my video that I had in the morning, and I told you that out of the 3 coaches, they are going to appoint one of them. And they've already announced that Ange from Tottenham, the former Tottenham coach, is now the new Nottingham Forest coach. You know, I'm just thinking that does he really have a type of play? Because if you look at the way he was playing last season with Tottenham, right? Remember, he finished what, 16th, 15th, somewhere there. And for me, is one of the worst coaches that I've ever seen. I don't know how Nottingham Forest has decided to appoint him. I still believe that the players that Tottenham had last season are actually better than the players that Forest have. Um, Compared, I mean, in terms of experience, in terms of how they play and all those kind of things. But he finished what? Um, the bottom of the table. And okay, of course, he won the a trophy last season with Tottenham, but I still believe that it's actually um, a downgrade, right? It is a downgrade for Forest, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see how he is going to perform this season with Nottingham Forest. So what it means now is that the vacancy is gone. Mourinho is out, and also Silva is out. I'm not sure if they were ever considered or it was just a rumor that they will be joining if they were going to join Forest. But they've taken their men, they've appointed their men, the men that they wanted. Let's wish him well and see what happens with Totten with Forest, right? Now, there's another story that just came in now regarding Esugo. Esugo has just gone surgery, right, on his thigh. He was injured day before yesterday while he's playing for under 21, the Portuguese under 21 team. And he seems to be out for quite a long time. I think it's going to be actually more than 2 months, right? More than maybe 8 weeks or more. So it's very sad compared to what we have now, because remember, Lavia is not perfect. As much as he's coming back to the team, starting to train, Lavia is a risk. He also needs to get used to and start training. Probably he'll start playing end of September. We thought that Esugo is going to be obviously deputizing Caicedo. Now Esugo is gone. But we do have Santos. Chelsea has got Santos. Santos can play on that position. So let's see what happens. Let's wish Esugo well. I hope he will recover as quickly as possible. The third story that also wanted to bring in as well is for Delap, right? This one is a quick one. So Delap, the doctors have confirmed that he doesn't need surgery. He only needs to recuperate at home, but he might start training. Listen to this. He might start training in the next 10 weeks. That is almost. In fact, 2.5 months. That's when he will start training with Chelsea. And so, my looking at this, he might come back in November. Mid November, that's when he will start playing. So now we have got a challenge out of this between now and when he comes back, right? There are almost 10 games, right? There is Liverpool there, there is Manchester United there, there is Bayern Munich there, and quite a number of teams that we are going to play before he comes back. So we just need to pray that João Pedro doesn't get injured, And I think the coach needs to make sure that he plays probably 60 to 70 minutes. He subs, he rests him, and someone comes in and play. Otherwise, we are going to overload him with what? With a lot of games, and we end up having injuries, and we don't have a striker anymore. So let's see what the coach will plan, especially in terms of the striker, because that's where the the danger is, right? And I just hope also that we win these games, because at the end of the day, all what we need is to win games. And you cannot, we don't want to get to a point where what we did last season, where we just start to playing false nines and whatever, and then we just pray and hope that we are going to draw this game. We need to go out and win games. We need to challenge for the league, right? I said 2 3 weeks back, and I said this year Chelsea needs to be second or first. If we go to third and fourth, it would be a very, very disastrous season for us, because now this team has been together for what? For a full season. So now they need to improve from fourth to second to first. So let's see what happens, and we just keep our fingers crossed that João Pedro won't get injured, right? The other rumor that we have now is also to do with Mike Maignan. Remember Mike Maignan from AC Milan. There is a rumor that Chelsea are still very much interested in him. In fact, they seem not to. They didn't want to pay. So in next season, Mike Maignan might be a target for Chelsea. I think by that time his contract could have ended. So let's see also what happens with Mike Maignan, because for me, you want to bring a goalkeeper like that, right? If you look at it, Manchester United has changed goalkeepers, City has changed goalkeepers, Liverpool has got a top goalkeeper, Arsenal has got a top goalkeeper. All these big teams, they've got top class goalkeepers. So what is stopping from Chelsea from getting a top goalkeeper? This guy is what, 30? So very soon you need him to be with Chelsea for 3 years, so that he can groom other younger goalkeepers to take over from him. So I hope Chelsea will go in, especially in start maybe making arrangements in January, and maybe pre-sign him, so that in summer he comes back and he comes and play for Chelsea. David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger, they will be free agents or agents, whatever it is you call it, next summer. These are world-class defenders. These are world-class players. Right. This is what I've always said, that at Chelsea we've got young players, right? And I still believe that we need to get rid of Disasi. We need to get rid of who else? Which other defender do we need to get rid of? Um, you know, and we bring in one senior defender who is going to actually assist this younger defender to go, just like what happened with Thiago Silva, to come and play and also make sure that the other defenders are growing, understanding the way Chelsea wants to play. So Rudiger will be a very good defender to bring in, especially for give him a 2 year, 3 year contract. It will be done, and then he will leave after that. So Rudiger, for me, it's another defender that we might look at in the next summer. I don't think he will need more, because he knows that already his career is already going downwards, not upwards. So maybe 100,000 a week or less, depending on what he will look at, how he will bargain with Chelsea. So the last story that I wanted to bring in today, this is the first time Estavo is gone to Brazil. So he has been giving a lot of interviews, a lot of talks and whatever, and he seemed to be very happy at Chelsea. He was saying that, you know what, he didn't expect to be this happy. He didn't expect to get this kind of welcome. He didn't expect also to have the start that he had with Chelsea in the Premier League. But also he said that the league is too fast. It's also physical. It's different from the one in Brazil, but he's doing well. He's also doing extra training with other guys, or maybe, social soccer, so that he can become stronger as well. But he was saying that you need to have muscle, a little bit of muscle. But you know what? You don't need really to have muscle. Look at Palmer. He doesn't have muscle. He just has skill. So that's what he also needs. He just need to have skill, and then the skill will compensate the muscle. So thank you so much for my second video. Please watch, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much. I'll chat again tomorrow morning. Bye bye.